Hello, and this is my presentation on how to use the PAR-Q on risk stratification. This is an example of the PAR-Q evaluation sheet. It is one of the most important evaluation methods that personal trainers have these days. It's relatively easy to use, easy to find, and it tells you a lot when used properly. The first step in assessing a client's ability to participate in a fitness program safely is by administering the PAR-Q and a health fitness appraisal. The PAR-Q asks 7 questions, all related to risk factors that may limit someone from currently participating in physical activity. Once the client has gone through the assessment phase, it is now the personal trainer's job to stratify the results of what has been revealed in the evaluations. This is done by using the PAR-Q and the initial risk stratification method. If the client has answered yes to any questions in the PAR-Q, it is recommended that the person contact their doctor and get clearance before increasing physical activity. And along with that, should be said, it is unsafe for the personal trainer to increase physical activity with clients that are at a high risk level without clearance and without having a doctor administer a physical test themselves. A personal trainer should use a structured decision-making process that will help keep the client safe from exercise-induced injury. A person with less than or equal to 1 risk factor is considered low risk. Someone with the greater than or equal to 2 risk factors is considered moderate risk. Someone with known conditions or symptomatic is considered high risk and should be referred to a doctor across the board for the fitness assessment and clearance for any increase in activity. This picture to the right is a partial section of the risk assessment. In the low risk category, I would conduct a performance assessment to gauge fitness levels, mobility, endurance, and strength. In the moderate risk category, I would assess the individual in moderate exercise myself, but for intense activity, I would include a doctor to obtain medical clearance before involving the person in vigorous exercise. In the third and most risk-related group, I would get medical clearance from the doctor for all aspects of physical activity and any recommended progressions that may be needed. I would also recommend that the client get exercise tests done by or supervised by a medical doctor. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.